You know, guys, usually when I have a supporter that comments on one of the videos asking or requesting a certain review of a shoe, if I have the shoe, I try to accommodate, and if I don't have the shoe, that's one's a little bit harder because, you know, I got to see what I buy and so on and so forth. But there's been a person that's been commenting consistently for a while by the name of Jiro Maiquez that's been asking me to review a particular shoe. And with that being the case, I like to finally say and to kick off finally doing some more of these Star Wars shoe reviews. Let's get into this Star Wars D-Rose 10. I know, long awaited. Funny story is that I didn't even realize I hadn't done this review, okay? I thought I did this review, but I realized I just did an unboxing that showed it, but I never did the actual review of it. So bam, here's the Adidas Star Wars box as we guys all know it. And what I'm gonna show you though is I wanna show you guys a difference in something on the box just real quick, okay? So this is like the US tags you would see for the shoe. You see D-Rose 10, Star Wars 9.5 is real big. You have your style number there, which is the EH2458. And you get your, UK size in there as well too, UPC code, all that stuff in the color. But I want to show in comparison, this is another pair of the D-Rose 10s I have, of the Star Wars pair. Style numbers are the same and all that stuff's the same, but as you would notice, the sticker is a little bit different. And what I will say is that most pairs I get that are from overseas have tags like this. Unless they're from China, which then the tags are a little bit different, which you may have seen in like the D-Rose 10 Prides, which, right here, these, or maybe, I think that's probably the only pair that I have that's like that, because I can't remember another one of the D-Rose 10 pairs that I got that was directly from China off the top of my head. But yeah, so with that being the case, that's one of the variations in the boxes that I just figured some people might want to see, and no, here it is, the D-Rose 10 in this Star Wars colorway. So this blue colorway is meant to represent Luke's, Anakin's, or Rey's blue lightsaber, so that's why I chose this one. This is the Master Replica's Anakin Revenge of the Sith lightsaber, so for any Star Wars fans, you'll know there's a little bit difference between that one and the New Hope one and the Empire one, which was then used in Awakens and Last Jedi. But yeah, so look at this D-Rose 10, man. The thing about this shoe compared to other D-Rose 10s is that this upper is not leather. It's an engineered mesh upper that's used on here that has, the breathability panels in here. So that still gives you the look and feel of their D-Rose 10s in terms of the panel design on leather, but it's just done in mesh. You have the heel cup here that is meant to be reminiscent of the Sprint frame that has the 3 stripes on the back. On the heel, you have the Jedi insignia up here at the top, and you have Arabesh lettering, which is the way the words are written in the Star Wars universe, and most parts of the Star Wars universe. And that actually spells out Rose, but in Arabesh, so that's pretty cool. They didn't do that here on the side, though, so this still says, the 88, which is the year he's born, the 08 to 09, which is the rookie year, the 10 to 11, which is the MVP year, so that's pretty neat and cool. You have this little lace jewelry piece right here that says Star Wars on it, which is really nice and cool. The tongue also has the D-Rose logo on it. It's in silver, which is cool. Midsole's bounce, so you have a full-length bounce midsole. And then the traction is a mixture of like the herringbone with like the radial like circular pattern here too, which is meant to be reminiscent of the Rose 2 and 2.5 setup. And it does say Rose 10 year on the bottom there as well. And this is a solid rubber outsole. It's not a translucent one. And so yeah, that's when it comes down to all the tech features of the shoe. In the collar of the shoe, you can see there's all these different engravings in there, which basically are meant to be representative of, different things in the Star Wars universe. So you have the words like Star Wars written in there. It's all like kind of like a graffiti look. You got other Arabesh letterings in there as well too. And then the last little bit of Star Wars-ness to the shoe is when you pop this insole out, you have none other than a insole that has some Star Wars branding on it, where it literally just says Star Wars and Adidas, which is cool. When it comes to the D-Rose 10s as a performance shoe, they were really enjoyable at first with playing in them, but like after I played in them for a little while, the traction started to really just drop off for me. I was slipping and sliding in places, and I really hated that. And for me, when traction on a shoe goes, that's when I'm pretty much out. So I went back to hooping in my Rose 7s. And what was crazy was I hooped in these for about a month before I did my performance review on them. And literally I did that review, and then like the next couple games I started playing them, I just was sliding everywhere. And even it would be different, I'd switch into a new pair. But I really think it comes down to the fact that that's when some of like the outsoles, where there was the translucent ones, the pattern is kind of tight, and it's also inside this. It's not raised out, unlike, you know, a pair like, let's say, the 2.5s. And so once dust got in, it just gets hard to get in, and it gets caked up in there, and then that's pretty much was all she wrote. And I had gotten so used to playing in a god tier traction surface like the Rose 7s that honestly every time I try to go away from it, it's been hard. But that's what's made the 11 such a wonderful experience for me, is that traction pretty much has me covered no matter what, and I don't really worry about it. When it comes to sizing on these shoes, guys, if you're going hooping them for sure, I'd say go down half a size from whatever your regular size is. I do have plans within the next month or two to do a full video talking about sizing when it comes to Adidas shoes and just shoes in general, to try to help clear up some things for people, and hopefully this will help get rid of the whole like, oh, this is my Adidas size, this is my Nike size, this is my Jordan size, you know, and help you understand when, at least when I talk about sizing, what I'm saying. So when I say my true size and my length of my foot, it's to be at a size 10, go down half a size to a 9.5 in these, because that's what's good to hoop in because of the space in the toe box. If you're gonna wear them casually, a 10 would be fine. Honestly, in these, I could, even after playing in them for a little bit, I could fit like a 9 in them. That's really kind of weird, but it's a little bit of a tight fit, and it's not the most comfortable back in the heel because of this back there, but I squeeze and make them fit. Now that's the thing where I'm squeezing to make them fit. It's not a comfortable fit. But yeah, if you can find any pairs of D-Rose 10s, guys, that you like, by all means, you know, you can find them on eBay currently. You can find some on Amazon right now from a place called Chewbacca. They have a lot of colorways that didn't release stateside that you can get from there now, which is good. And it's worth the endeavor. I know the iPod, I'm going to go on there and scoop up some pairs myself here soon. This review also is finally kicking me off. Like the High Republic was kicked off a couple weeks ago. This review is finally kicking me off into doing mostly Star Wars shoe reviews to get caught up and get those out, even though those are long time in the making. So with that being said, though, I hope you guys will enjoy those reviews as they come out. The Star Wars fans that do seem to stumble upon my channel seem to like them a lot, and so I want to kind of give that to people as well, because I can give the Star Wars insight and, you know, the shoe insight, which is pretty cool. All these Adidas Star Wars shoes that came out back in 2019 had these little holographic pieces in here, which were meant to go with this whole lightsaber pack that they released. So on the back here, it says, no weapon is more recognizable than the lightsaber. Each lightsaber is crafted to help the Jedi who wields it protect peace and justice in the galaxy. Like a Jedi's lightsaber, Adidas basketball's signature shoes are designed for the players who wear them. In this way, each shoe is an extension of the player's skill set and unique abilities. You have chosen yours, and the shoe in this box are created to help you master your destiny. May the Force be with you. Then it also says on the bottom here, the UV fluorescent effect on these shoes will fade over time with normal wear due to photodegradation. On the front, you got, you know, Vader and Luke's green lightsaber from Return of the Jedi as the two holographic pieces that it flips between. I never really can get it very clear to show like Luke's lightsaber or Vader's lightsaber, but that's really because part of it is showing the lightsaber hilt itself, but then also the other part of it is like this right here is where the crystal's in it. So now on the back of here, what you'll see is you have Kylo Ren's lightsaber hilt, Yoda's, Vader's, Luke's, or the Skywalker lightsaber, you could say Rey's, Luke's Return of the Jedi lightsaber, Darth Maul's, and Mace Windu. And all these are to coordinate technically with one of the shoes that came out. And so yeah, it's kind of a cool thing to see that and to have that, but you also could argue that the Kylo Ren one and the Maul one, you can see how it goes through. The Kylo Ren one doesn't necessarily fit one of them. It's this whole thing, but that's just, you know, showing you guys this. Now the wrapping paper inside here too is pretty neat as well. You have, again, it's showing the lightsaber hilts and all their different design schematics for them, which is pretty cool. How the kyber crystal goes in there, and then the little thing about the lightsaber. And what it says about the lightsaber is, with the press of a button, a humming beam of energy appears as a solid, bright core of light, radiating a haze of color. No weapon is more recognizable than the lightsaber. Over thousands of generations, Jedi Knights carried lightsabers in their quest to protect peace and justice in the Galactic Republic. The Sith, a dark offshoot of the Jedi, also wield lightsabers. In the hands of the Sith, a lightsaber is used for attack, domination, and execution rather than defense. At the heart of every Jedi lightsaber is a kyber crystal found on several planets, most notably the ice-bound caves of Ilum. This crystal is attuned to the Force and connected to a Jedi Knight on a deeply spiritual level. In this way, a lightsaber is an extension of a Jedi's Force awareness. And that's pretty cool. And it has all this like rebel against tradition. There's tons of Arabesh writing on here as well too, and it's just kind of like a little neat thing. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Jiro, I hope you're really happy with the review, man. I finally got it out to you, man. So here's these D-Rose 10 Star Wars, and now here's gonna come the rest of stuff. There's also gonna be some Rose 11s coming out. You know, but I got the Brenda, the Fast Don't Lie colorway, and the military tech colorway. Still do reviews on. Do I have another one besides that? I may have another one besides that to still do a review on. But yeah, those reviews will be coming for you guys soon. And when they do come, hope you guys will enjoy those as well. But yeah, I want to thank you all for watching this. Until next time, guys, peace. May the Force be with you always. And let's see what we got else with these Star Wars shoes. I almost forgot. This is the dopest thing that came out of the pack for me was this D-Rose apparel. Let's get the D-Rose logo on it. It's got the Jedi insignia on it, you know. And you know, it says rebel against tradition. Like it's pretty clean, man. It's pretty clean. You get the whole Star Wars fit, man. I can rock this with the Adidas Star Wars sweats, the black sweats with the D-Roses. The whole fit come together. Cause you got the black with the silver and the blue, and it's just perfect. It's perfect. All right. I'm out of here. I'll see y'all.